Find out how to promote your music to new listeners and the techniques used to generate editorial Spotify playlists in this information-packed tutorial. Without question, one of the biggest forces in the global music industry is Spotify. Your career and streaming statistics can surely rocket to stratospheric heights if you are included on a Spotify editorial playlist. Finding a space on a playlist produced by editorial playlist curators may be challenging, especially for independent and new artists in the increasingly competitive music industry scene. Getting your music on a curated playlist chosen by an independent Spotify curator can make your music stand out and introduce you to new listeners on a platform with millions of users and numerous playlists to explore. How to get your song on these Spotify playlists is explained here. What makes curated playlists worthy to attempt to join? Curated playlists have grown in significance as a tool for musicians looking to expand their fan base and set out a territory. These playlists are unique in that the curator carefully chooses each song and makes sure it fits the genre, mood, or musical style of the playlist. You may be confident that those who follow this playlist are passionate supporters of the music you produce as a result. As an outcome, your music gets exposed to a wider audience and gains more streams, followers, and listeners. Discovering an appropriate replacement for Spotify's editorial playlists. The goal of many musicians is to be included on a Spotify playlist. Not only do your streams considerably improve, but it also gains you the support of one of the biggest music labels in the world. What should you do if you are unsuccessful in getting a spot? You should get in touch with independent playlist curators who are still dominant in their industry. Editorial playlists are not the be-all and end-all, so keep in mind that Spotify algorithmic playlists and listener-curated playlists can still help you find a relevant audience for your music. Just how do playlist curators operate? Playlist curators have grown more important as people's primary method of music consumption, helping to break new artists and develop them into emerging stars. Therefore, Spotify curators are crucial in determining what is popular and what is not. They frequently have a significant online presence on social media, where musicians and music lovers may contact them and propose songs. People that take their careers seriously frequently have a loyal following of music lovers who respect their opinions and regularly monitor their playlists to find the newest songs. It's crucial to understand that independent Spotify curators are not the actual editors of Spotify playlists. The former run independently and create their playlists depending on personal preferences, while they are directly connected to Spotify. How can I join a curator's playlist? Here are a few tips for becoming playlist. Discover relevant playlists. First things first, choose which playlists your music would fit into the best. It is a waste of time to send your playlist to a curator who specializes in rap if you are a lo-fi musician. Pay attention to the playlist's activity level, amount of followers, genre of artists and songs, and if the curator allows rising musicians or just concentrates on well-known artists. Make sure these playlist curators and curated playlists are of high caliber. Even if a playlist has millions of fans, it could not be genuine. Therefore, it's crucial to evaluate the value of these well-prepared playlists using tools like Chartmetric and Is It a Good Playlist? These music platforms are a blessing since they use data-driven algorithms to show you playlists that are of the highest caliber. Additionally, they can suggest unique playlists for you using AI-driven matching that examines the qualities of your tune. Identify the independent playlist curator's contact information and send them a message. Presenting your songs to these independent playlist creators is the following step. In the descriptions of their playlists, many of these curators include their social media or email addresses. Send them a personalized pitch to get in touch. Make sure to explain why your music would be a good match for their playlist and demonstrate your understanding of what their playlist is about. Be kind and professional in your messages, and don't get upset if your music is rejected. Remember that these folks get thousands of tracks every day, so even if yours is rejected, you shouldn't lose up on your dream or your music. It might be something as simple as your track not fitting with the other songs on the playlist, or them receiving a lot of tracks that sound similar to yours that week. Final thoughts. It's reasonable to suggest that independently produced playlists helped in lightening the playing field and increasing the visibility of up-and-coming musicians. The music business is undoubtedly quite difficult to manage. As a result, the industry remains an exciting place bursting with creative innovation thanks to people like playlist curators who are willing to support and promote up-and-coming and independent musicians. Thanks for listening to this episode. Visit our website at musicbusinessguru.co.uk for direct access to our Music Business Encyclopedia, which includes Spotify playlists, artist booking agencies, global publishing companies, talent agencies, and many more useful music industry contacts. Like and subscribe, and let's take your music hustle to the next level.